I've been alone with you inside my mind.
Ew.
And in my dreams I've kissed your lips 1,000 times. I sometimes see you pass outside my door. Hello, is it me you're looking for?
Damn, I'm good.
You don't remember that song?
No, I remember that song. I'm trying to figure out why the fuck you started singing it.
It's a classic.
I know it is.
Let me address the
Lionel Richie like.
Lionel Richie, that's my uncle, nigga. You better watch him out.
Oh, he threw me for a loop with that
You
shit.
better watch him out, nigga. That's my uncle. Watch him out. Let me address the listeners real quick. Listeners have been asking me why I don't play R&B music, or I haven't been playing R&B music in a while, right? And let me tell y'all that I have not been playing R&B music lately because I have been losing weight and I've been feeling myself a little bit. So part of feeling myself, I have been listening to a lot of these new niggas because I feel like I wear choker chains now.
Ew. Ew.
So part of the reason why I've been playing that other shit as my songs of the week lately is because of the weight loss, and I don't know, I'm feeling a little good about myself. Applause for me. I see everything y'all talk about with a Hawkeye. We back in the building. Who ready to talk fly? I'm your host, Killthetrack. With me are two people. DC Comics is in the building.
Yo, yo.
Fly Fox is in the building.
Yo.
Zay Frost could not be here, but he is here in spirit. And Tans could not be here, and she is How's everybody doing today?
I'm doing phenomenal, man. It's feeling like episode 1 in this bitch.
Where did they go? Don't worry, I'm not on no Joe Budden shit. I didn't fire nobody, okay? I didn't fire anybody. Everybody is still employed. They're just not here.
Oh,
I did not tell anybody to take a few episodes off. Okay? Everyone's still here. I owe my friends respect. Okay? Fox, how you doing, man? You good?
Living well, highly blessed, and highly favored.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Alright, so shout out to the listeners, wherever you're listening to this at, wherever you are listening to this on. Hello, Brittany. Hello, Alice. Hello, all listeners from all over, from all walks of life.
Love you. Love you.
We appreciate you. Now, let's get to the shits.
Yes, sir.
So the ambassador of Weight Watchers has dropped the album recently. Isn't DJ Khaled the Weight Watchers nigga?
Yeah, he is like something.
And ain't watched his weight.
You stupid. At all. I used to watch him work out and shit. I was be like, yo,
Yeah,
he ain't getting no.
Now we watch Khaled more than he watched his weight.
Hey, cause when you a big pop star, like when you a big superstar.
Oh
like
no,
that,
I get it. We're the Weight Watchers.
You stupid.
Lord have mercy.
Fucking stupid. He killed me with the whole intro to it though. He said the ambassador of Weight Watchers. Are you funny?
So Khaled dropped his highly anticipated album. I think this is his 12th album. It's called Khaled.
Yeah.
And first of all, I mean, if we're gonna break it down, let's just break down the whole project. How do you feel about the name?
I'm still confused on why he picked that name.
Cause it's double the Khaled.
That furthers my confusion, cause it's like, what's the notion behind naming it that?
He weighs twice as much.
You stupid as fuck, yo.
Wow.
I'm not doing this. Yo, you wild, bro.
Wow.
What's he stupid Sick. Fucking sick. You a sicko. You're fucking sick.
Alright, so you don't like the name change. The name, okay, cool. I thought that the name of the album was kind of weird. Thought it was a little weird.
I feel like it was no creativity in it. Like it was basic.
Yeah, man. I mean, I like the artwork. Artwork was cool.
Yeah.
He had both of his kids on there. That was cool to see. Shout out to Assad and the other nigga.
But wow, I must. I don't even.
I don't know the other kid's name.
I don't know the name.
No one knows the other kid's name, bro. He not showing us the other kid like he did Assad. Assad got executive producer credits.
All that shit.
What the other kid doing? Shitting. But nah, yeah, shout out to, we can tell who's gonna be the black sheep, right? Shout out to Assad number 2.
You stupid Assad number 2. That's fucking funny.
That's his evil twin, Masad.
Yeah, he's something.
He's Masad.
He fucking something.
Yeah, man. So, let's get into the album, man. Let's get into the music. Let's deep dive into this. Pause.
Okay.
So, track number 1. It opens up with Jeremiah and my favorite rapper of all time, Wayne. How'd you feel about that as an opener?
That song was pretty straight. I'm not gonna lie.
That song was okay.
Yeah, it was straight.
Wayne snapped. Jeremiah sounded good.
Yeah, I think yeah.
I'm not mad at that one.
It wasn't bad for a start.
You know, the gospel influence and build up in the
Why
back.
is everybody using that now though? That's what I was gonna point out from the cover and shit.
Well, I think that's always been Khaled's thing. So I don't think he's just now doing it, because he's always kind of tried to implement gospel somewhat into his music. Because I think he's always worked with that type of sound before. He just did it with John Legend and Nipsey, and that was probably the biggest one.
I understand that too, but in the sense though, it's like more like, I don't want to really call it a trend, but it just seems like a gospel influence is taking more and more of it's like everybody's like either they on the drug side now, or they trying to get right with their demons type shit.
Thank you.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I ain't trying to say it's like a trend where it's like
why niggas are putting,
yeah.
why are people putting more religion and stuff now? That wasn't a big thing back in the day. It's like y'all trying to cope with your demons.
Probably because the pandemic.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, I'm not gonna say that people are probably chasing it, even though that might be kind of true. I don't know.
People can change.
Yeah, you're right. People definitely can change.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna assume that's what it is.
I guess when it's exploited over stuff for profit, they kind of get a little skewed a little bit.
Yeah.
It does, but you gotta look at it now, because in today's time, back then we couldn't. You could fake it really, really good. Today you can't fake it anymore. It's easy to point out. Like you stand out so bad. And then when you do, you look foolish.
True.
Very true. All factuals.
Yeah. How'd you feel about the Lil Baby and Dirt track?
Lil Baby and Dirt track. I'm trying to remember how it goes. I like that one. I like that song too. Yeah, I like that one. That song is cool.
Yeah,
Lil Baby kill the feature every time.
We gonna get into Lil Baby after we finish with this album, because we gotta talk about Lil Baby. The Cardi record, not it.
No,
I'm not feeling it.
Was definitely not a fucking fan. Couldn't even listen to it more than a minute.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it. Let me see. Let me pull up the track list. What was after the Cardi track? Was that Hold on.
Was it the track with Pulse and Meg on it? Pulse
yes.
on Meg?
Yeah. It was After Cardi, it was We Going Crazy with her and Migos. I like that track.
Yeah, that shit's hard.
That
shit is hard.
I like that track. Never imagined hearing her and Migos together, but it worked.
Yeah, it was surprising, but yeah. It was definitely surprising.
Yeah, it definitely worked. So I like that track. I did it with Post Malone and Megan. Nah, didn't like it.
I like it to a certain extent of which part of the song came up. Like Lil Baby come in, he's pretty straight on it. The Meg part, I'm not trying to be no hater of a female, but I could have did without it.
I am, man. Megan need to go.
I could have did without it. I could have just been straight with Post Malone, Lil Baby on it.
Megan need to go.
But that song pretty straight to me though.
I'm tired of Megan. Let It Go, Justin Timberlake. I mean, not Justin Timberlake. Justin Bieber and 21 Savage. Didn't like it.
I ain't really fuck with it.
Body in Motion, Bryson Tiller, Roddy Ricch, and Lil Baby. That's actually my favorite song on the album.
Yeah, that one was pretty good too. That's one of the songs I like.
Yeah, that was my favorite song on the album. Pop Star with Drake, we heard that one.
Yeah, I ain't about to waste time on that.
This Is My Year, A Boogie, Rick Ross, Big Sean. I didn't like it because it seemed like they were just offbeat.
Yeah, I was thinking it was gonna be good. At first, it kind of seemed like it was gonna be good, but after
it just seemed like they were offbeat. Like, is part of the problem why this album wasn't as good as it should have been? Is it because of the mixing?
I think with DJ Khaled, you know you're gonna get a whole gumbo of rappers.
Yeah,
spread throughout the album, and it just feel like at some point on certain songs, the mesh of who's on the song and what the beat is, it just don't click. Like the beat could be good. Some people can have good verses on the record, but then you gonna look at it as like, well, they should have had somebody else, or that verse should have went to a different song. So to me, it just like it was kind of poorly done on some parts.
I think the album wasn't really mixed that well too. I think maybe because it seemed like a lot of people were offbeat. Like Cardi was offbeat.
It sounded like it was too much going on.
Yeah, you know, even on the Dirk and Baby track, I don't think Baby's vocals were mixed down very well. Usually, Baby's vocals sound crisper on a song, but I don't know. It just seemed like the mixing could have been better on this whole project, but I mean, but let's move on though. Sorry Not Sorry, Nas, Jay-Z, James Fauntleroy. This was probably the most anticipated song on the album just because it's Jay and Nas. I like what they were saying.
You just didn't like the song.
I didn't like the song too much. Like, I like what they were saying, but just as a whole song, it just didn't. Nah.
What would have made it better? Because I actually been wanting to talk about this song when you put it on the list.
I don't like Nas on slow beats.
Okay.
I don't like Nas on slow beats like that. I feel like I like Nas better when he's on more up tempo beats. Or yeah, like this beat was just probably a little too slow for him. But he definitely said some shit though.
Yeah.
You know, he said a lot. I mean, calling himself the cryptocurrency Scarface was hard. That was hard.
Yeah.
I thought that was hard, especially because of what he did with his investments and stuff like that. The fact that he called himself that just made it hard. Jay with the bars he said with the, you know, that's another B, hating on the other B, double B, triple B, can't forget about the other B.
How she come in and say, "Hey."
Yeah, that was fire.
That shit was hard.
That was fire. I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about at first. It took me a couple listens to understand what he was saying.
Stupid.
But yeah, that was fire. Like, I like what they were saying. They both got their shit off, and they were talking that FlyTalk, but I didn't like the song.
I feel that. I feel like on Nas' part, I feel like he should have came a little more. I understand what you're saying, like you don't like him on slow beats, but I feel like for his verse, he should have came a little more like aggressive on that beat. Like, I feel like he was trying to like not really flow on it too much, but kind of just trying to go with the tempo of the beat. I feel like he should have came more like like a little more like aggressive a little bit towards it, it probably would have made more of like a snap more to me. But other than that, like the song was pretty straight, but it wasn't like the greatest song that it could have been.
Yeah.
With all the people that he had on it.
Yeah, when you see Jay and Nas on the track, you're expecting
godliness,
and the lyrics, the bars that they said were godliness. You know what I'm saying? They got into this is why we're legendary shit when they were rapping. But I just didn't like the song as a whole. James Fauntleroy, he sounded great on the hook.
Yeah, of course.
You know, he sounded good on the hook. Everything, like, they all executed. I just didn't like the song. I don't know. It just felt like the song just didn't hit. Like, it didn't make me. It didn't make me feel like it was a moment.
It was too hype. Cause we was like, damn, like this nigga really got Jay-Z and Nas on a song together. So we expecting to hear like some of the greatest shit ever like been made in the fucking world.
I mean, well, we've heard Jay and Nas on songs before.
But I guess at this point now it's just like,
yeah, now that they at this level.
Yeah, they at this level, it's like, okay, y'all gonna come together for like a track like this.
Yeah. I can understand that. But Fox, how you felt about that song, bro?
I remember, bro. For this album that y'all talking about,
yeah,
I didn't get a chance to listen to it yet, so
Not
I don't
yet?
want to make any judgment calls.
You good?
I'm really hearing what y'all had to say about it, so I can go back and listen to it and make my own opinion. So I just want to hear what y'all think about it. Honestly, that's the reason why I'm listening.
Yeah, the song could have been better. Love what they said, but I just didn't like the song. But it's dope that Jay and Nas did a song together.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's dope. I like that they were able to do something together, so that's cool.
Hey, no, I did peep that.
What? That song?
That's what made me interested about listening to the whole album.
How you feel about the song?
I haven't listened to it yet, but I peeped that Jay and Nas.
Oh, you peeped it? Yeah.
You know how me and you always rebuttal back and forth about Jay-Z and Nas?
Yeah.
So I was like,
Yeah.
they're back on a track together now.
And then like how the layout of it was, like how the video came together and shit. I'm thinking this shit gonna be like crazy, like it's gonna be like song of the year type shit. That's how it had me thinking.
They definitely talk that shit.
Like, it was.
They talk that shit.
Yeah, they definitely do, but it just could have been like a whole. The song could have been so much more better.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna honestly tell you, like, that rubs potential on what you see. Remember how like Jay-Z and Kanye West dropped one? Imagine Nas and Jay-Z.
We need a Jay-Z and Nas album
for sure,
produced completely by Hit Boy.
Facts, like only the top,
Hit Boy should be top.
Hit Boy should be the room. Hit Boy and Timbaland.
Like only the top niggas in the room for real.
Hit Boy and Timbaland.
I'm fucking with that.
I'm serious. Hit Boy and Timbaland producing a Nas and Jay-Z album, certified platinum the first week.
Telling you, album of the year. Album of the fucking year.
First week. Shout out to Timbo.
Yeah.
Greatest producer, OG I know. And coming up, Hit Boy. But I feel like that album would be certified platinum in a week.
You think Timbaland is the greatest producer of all time?
Not all time, but in my list.
He up there.
Yeah.
I can't.
Damn, we should have had that on the list.
Yeah.
Top.
He's in my top 5.
We can put that on. We can add it. Shit.
So who's your best? Who's your best though?
Well, hold on. Let's get through the album first.
Okay.
After Sorry Not Sorry, it's Just Be with Justin Timberlake. He could have kept that shit off. He could have kept that song off.
Threw me for a whole
Justin Timberlake ain't doing nothing?
No, Justin Timberlake sounded great. It's just that
song. Listening through the album until you get to that song, you just be like, "What the fuck?"
But what's wrong with it is the song was it was not a bad song.
You gotta have a feel.
It just didn't feel for that album.
Yeah, it just didn't go. It didn't match. It didn't go with the rest of the music. You know what I'm saying? It's like you listen to the album up to that song and you kind of like hit a block. It's like, what just happened? You know what I'm saying? And then after it just goes back to the regularly scheduled program.
He explains it so perfect. He explains it so perfect.
Like, what happened, bro? Like, it kind of switched up the vibe.
Yeah, I'm in my room like vibing, then that shit come on. I'm just like,
yeah. And then right after that, we get "I Can Have It All," Bryson Tiller, Meek, and Her. I like this track. Her. I don't think I've ever heard her talk that much shit before. It was refreshing. I don't think I've ever heard her curse before.
No.
I don't think I've ever heard her curse on
I
a song.
want to believe that she can get like that, and she definitely gave me that.
She has cursed.
I never heard it.
Never heard it.
I never heard her talk shit about niggas either. Well, I've heard her talk shit about niggas, but I've never heard her flex on niggas before.
Yeah, her shit be more elegant.
Yeah, she flexed on niggas on this song. She said, hold on, let me pull up these lyrics. But yeah, her definitely flexed on him with this one. And Meek was talking his shit too. It was good to hear. It was good to hear Meek get on his shit.
I don't know why, but for some reason I don't be having the same cadence for like Meek when I get on songs now. It's not that I don't be trying to hate on him or nothing like that. But it's like all them side shenanigans and shit, like all that shit. It be impacting like his music in a sense, bro. It's like, bro, you used to be the type nigga I would wake up listening to, like,
used to be
like for real, bro. Like that.
Features used to make me excited to listen to, but now,
now I just be like, here come this nigga.
And I prefer
like one of those now.
Shout out to Cherry Hill.
And I hate it, bro. I fucking hate it.
Hey, this is what her said. Her said, I hope the problems that I became to some niggas that I snaked don't catch up to me someday. But karma my bitch and she working for me. One time for the niggas who still adore me. Cause there's some bras out here fucking for 40. And I'm trying to make somebody's son fall in love before 40. She was talking that shit, boy. I was like, yo, shout out to the niggas that still adore you, huh?
Facts. Made me was like, damn, I'm glad I ain't never had a run-in with you.
Like,
shit.
That pussy must be fire.
Gotta be fire. It probably is fucking fire. I'm fucking with her shades on.
Yo, shout out to her, man, cause lately, man, she's been looking kind of sexy on IG lately.
I remember when you first when we had a conversation about her. It was crazy when we was working at FedEx. You was like the first person to really like talk about her music and shit. And you was like, yeah, she barely show her face and shit like that.
But she just show it all over now.
Yeah.
but back then, you didn't know what she looked like. Like she would only sing like on stage, like with the lights off and shit. Like it was a complete mystery. But now she's just out there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And them titties been tittying lately.
Hey man, I mean you been into it, so I can't even fault you for saying that shit.
Titties been tittying. They have been.
Damn, I gotta take a close look at her. I don't be looking at her like that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, go watch her fucking sing the national anthem or whatever she sang at the Super Bowl. Them titties was tittying all over the TV screen. I was like, God damn, them shits is about to pop.
Damn, I love titties, so I'm about to be damn.
It was tittying.
I'm about to be looking at her.
Milk dud nipples.
Sheesh. Nigga said milk dud nipples. I ain't gonna let that shit go unnoticed.
You don't like milk duds?
I ain't them in a while. I don't think I had my milk duds in here stuck to the roof of your fucking mouth.
The best type of nipples is the milk duds.
What?
Those are the best. Those are the best nipples to suck on. the milk duds, and the chocolate chips. Them are the best.
Chocolate chip nipples.
Them is the best ones.
I don't even like real chocolate chips like that.
Oatmeal pie.
Huh?
Oatmeal pie.
Oatmeal pie. Ooh.
Oh, you talking about the big ass areolas?
Ooh.
Oatmeal pie.
What about the areolas with the? What about the brails with the bumps on them?
Damn, son.
Yo. Damn, I ain't gonna lie. Them shits be golden too.
Bro, listen, bro.
I'm dead.
Braille with
Them the best nipples though, the Braille. Shit. But you gotta do it.
I'm so dead.
Oh man.
So that means when I touch it, they be like, so what does that spell?
Facts, nigga. They're trying to connect the dots with my name or some shit on them hoes.
Yeah, man. Them be the best ones.
Braille titty shit. Shout out to y'all, man.
Shout out to the Braille titty chicks.
All the times I had fun.
I love reading y'all.
Facts. And if you don't know, you gotta just, go look in your mirror.
Yeah.
Damn well.
Send me.
Sucking the hell out of shit.
Trying to tell you, what?
The next song is Grease. We already know that song. And the last song of the album is Where You Come From, featuring Buju, Benton, Capleton, and Bounty Killer. I liked it, but that's only because I love reggae music. So, so Bounty Killer.
If you feeling that way, he is good for that.
Yeah, I'm a big reggae fan. So I've always been a fan of Bounty Killer and Beanie Man and Vibes. So yeah, I love reggae music. So that was right up my alley with that song. So, but I mean, if niggas don't really like reggae like that, I can understand why you don't like that song. Cause reggae is for a certain person. I know people that don't like reggae music, so that song was just kind of like, just bad to them. But if you love reggae, you would like this song. It's got some heavyweights on it, Buju and Bounty. I don't know who Capleton is, but whoever he is, he sounded good on the song too.
So what would you be your letter grade for the album?
Letter, I give it a number.
Okay, that's cool too.
I gave it a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10?
I gave it a 7. It wasn't bad. Really, the only song that he could have just completely left off was that Justin Timberlake song. Not that it was bad. It didn't go with the album. But yeah, I liked more songs on there that I didn't like. So I only didn't like the Cardi record, the Post Malone record, and what other song didn't I like? And the A Boogie record. Every other song was cool. And the Nas and JC. That wasn't bad. It just could have been better. So yeah, the only fails I have are those three: the Post Malone, the Cardi, and the A Boogie record. Everything else was cool. What do you give it? What do you grade it?
I'll do letter and number. Letter, I'll give it a B minus. Mainly I give it a B minus because he got, the features. Of course he gonna have like the top people on the songs.
Compared to his other one?
Which one?
His last album.
The last album? I ain't even listed.
Like B minus compared to what?
The last album was not that good.
Solidly.
Cause his formula basically got, I want to say exposed, but people started more now realizing like
he's just too pop now.
Yeah,
that's Khaled's problem, and I'm not saying that that's a bad thing.
He knows the bigger the name and the collab,
that's hosting them pop jobs.
That shit gonna sell.
That's honestly.
You get a song with Justin Bieber and Drake, motherfuckers gonna go dumb.
I feel like that's honestly coming from hosting them pop jobs, hosting and judging, and then dealing with different type of music, all types, and and then falling into one that you think makes more money, because if you stay in hip hop, you stay in hip hop.
But he's also like really the only producer who really put out albums.
Right.
Well, he's not the only one.
Well, I'm not the only one, but I ain't even say the only one, but
so far I've seen like
the main one, like who
I seen. Puts out.
No, because you got Funk Master Flex has projects out that are
recent.
No recent. But
how long ago?
he's made projects. DJ Clue has put out a bunch of projects.
Yeah.
Pharrell has projects.
Always.
I mean, Pharrell. Pharrell been an artist too, though.
Is that a group, though?
I'm talking about just mainly like he's mainly a producer.
Yeah. Like, well, Khaled is an executive producer.
He don't rap. He's not an artist. He don't rap nor sing.
But when he said Pharrell,
he done tried to rap.
Pharrell has only dropped how many? I think.
I would say Pharrell has put out maybe 4 that I could think of.
They was talking about solo. He talking back in his Neptune days.
Not Neptune. Neptune's is a group.
Then you got to think about NERD too.
Neptune's is by himself and NERD.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we're talking about
Family, and then he produced clips. So as a producer, he only came out with that one, which is him himself, which is the album cover with the cartoon on it.
Okay, he has 2. He has 2 studio albums.
Also, the rest of them just been like
his produced
group
stuff. Okay. Yeah, with his group. So he has 2 studio albums. Mm-hmm. The one with the happy song on it, and then the other one from like with frontin' and all the classic songs on it. That album's
Love.
Yeah, that album's classic. Speaking of classic, let's get into what is the definition of a classic album. I was having a debate with a nigga on Twitter yesterday, and he tweeted that the DJ Khaled album would never be as good as these classics, and he shared 2 Funkmaster Flex albums and 2 DJ Clue albums. And granted, those albums are classic, but well, no, let me not say that, because I don't even think they classic. I think they cult classics. But people get cult classic, huh?
Cult. What does cult classic mean?
Well, people get classic albums and cult classics confused. A cult classic is an album that is classic to your fan base. Like how, let's say,
Man on the Moon.
Man on the Moon, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like Man on the Moon is a classic to Cudi fans. But to the rest of the world,
that's me.
But to the rest of the world, it's not a classic, you know what I'm saying? So Man on the Moon is a cult classic album because Cudi fans swear about it, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So that's the difference. But like Wu-Tang Clan 36 Chambers, that's just a classic, period.
For sure.
So a lot of people get them two terms confused, and I mean, and I had to school him. I was like, bro, like, are you saying that DJ Khaled does not have classic albums? Because he definitely has 2. He has We the Best and We the Best Forever. Those are classic albums. Like, those are classic albums. You can ask anybody if those are classics, and they are. Those are.
Don't sit here like he didn't make some great projects now.
Yeah, like,
don't sit here and act naive.
You might not like his new shit, but bruh.
Yeah, we ain't gonna be naive now.
Back in 06, 05, 07, Khaled had smashes.
Killing shit.
He had smashes.
Getting on a Khaled track was crazy.
Yeah, Khaled and T-Pain were like fucking Kobe and Shaq. They never missed. They never missed.
Wee, nigga.
They never missed. So yeah, what do you think the definition of a classic is?
It's something that no matter how many times you listen to it, it will never like get tiresome. Like you can play it all day and you won't get tired of listening to it. Wake up every day, listen to it. Like you don't have to. I'm not saying it's what you have to, but if you find yourself listening to an album pretty much multiple times throughout the day, every day, it becomes a classic. Because you don't get tired of it.
Right. I think the definition of a classic album is something that stands the test of time.
Mm-hmm.
I think that, like, today, I still listen to Tupac, All Eyes on Me.
Facts.
Like, that album came out over 20 years ago. So, it still stands the test of time.
Test of time. Like, if any one of the albums you go back and listen to, and you listen to the songs, you be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
If it ain't making you do that, then it's a classic album.
Yeah, like,
there's been plenty of albums I thought was great back in the day.
Yeah.
I listen to it now, I just be like, damn, what the fuck was I on when I was listening to this shit? This shit is ass.
Yeah, like, Snoop,
Doggy Style.
Doggy Style, classic. You'll still go back and listen to that. Rest in peace, DMX. Hell is Dark. I mean,
Dark and Hell is Hot.
Dark as Hell is Hot. Yeah, classic album. One of my favorite albums of all time. Wayne, Carter 2, Carter 3, and he's got classic mixtapes.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, Jeezy, Thug Motivation 101,
I'm about to say 101.
and The Recession. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Classic albums, just things that stand the test of time. Like if you put it out 3 years ago, is it still
Not songs
is it
that
still
just get a plaque.
Yeah, no.
Or albums that make it like a gold plaque.
Yeah, I think classic albums have nothing to do with numbers.
Mm-hmm.
This has nothing to do with numbers. It's just basically, it's an impact conversation.
Say
Like- Clips, Laura Wilder. I don't think that's a classic though.
For me,
It might be a cult. It might be a cult classic.
yeah. For me, I have to say that is a cult classic.
Yeah, because I don't think a lot of people really know that album. Like you have to really be.
It was South music.
Yeah, you have to really be a Clips
That's
fan
what I'm
to
saying.
know about
Like,
that shit.
if you was in the South at the time, 06, those 2000 times,
Yeah.
beating on the table,
Yeah.
that song "Grinding" was like
Everybody
that legendary
shit.
song.
Yeah, everybody wanted to rap to that.
You know, everybody wanted to rap to that.
Yeah.
Classic.
Sense of Control is a classic album.
Why I tell you I used to say that shit every day.
I listened to that album yesterday.
What?
I played that album yesterday, like it just came out.
Right. Story at FedEx get off in the morning,
Little Kim's
blasting that shit,
Hardcore.
leaving the parking lot.
Yeah.
Little Kim's Hardcore.
Yeah.
I play that every day.
Yeah. Ross, Teflon Don. And I would call Deeper Than Rap a classic.
Deep in the rap.
Yeah. And I think Port of Miami is a classic.
Illmatic.
You mad?
Yes.
I forever play that. I forever play my Nas Virgo Brother every day as a wake up call.
Yeah, Illmatic is a classic. Blueprint 2, classics. Kanye has 3 of them.
Graduation.
Well, actually, no.
Graduation,
Late
homecoming,
registration.
late registration.
You could probably stretch it to 4.
Devil in
I'm about to say,
Red
yeah, Devin and New Fancy, yeah, you definitely can play that.
Yeah. You could probably stretch it to
Dark
4.
Twisted
So
Fantasy.
Kanye probably has 4 classics.
808 and Heartbreaks.
I don't consider that a classic.
You know?
There's a lot of people that didn't like that album.
Cult.
It was a little too different. I could probably say it's a
I
cult
was about to
classic.
say probably because it was different. He used more like.
Yeah, I'd say it was probably a cult classic with Kanye fans.
It's definitely a classic to me because I'm a
Yeah.
different type nigga.
Yeah, I don't think it's a classic to the world, but Kanye fans love 808s. I like that album. I just don't think the world, feels the same way about it. That was when Kanye started to get a little weird with his shit.
How many classic albums you think Drake?
I do have a female favorite though.
Who?
Beyonce's Lemonade.
I ain't listened to that shit.
I never heard it.
I ain't the biggest Beyonce fan, to be honest.
I'm not a Beyonce fan.
I do adore her greatness, and I know what she's done. I'm not this and that, but I don't really listen to Beyonce like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
and Rihanna's
Ooh, I forgot about Rihanna.
I think Rihanna has Unapologetic,
Yeah.
and I think Anti is a classic. Anti.
Mm-hmm.
I think those are classics.
What about Drake? How many classic albums you think he got?
2.
2? Which ones?
Take Care and Nothing Was the Same. I
Man.
think those are his classics. And if we really want to be technical, I went back and I was all wrong about that Views album. Views might be his 3rd best album.
I was about to say, I was gonna wait till you feel. I was gonna add another one. I was like, Views was that shit.
Views might be his third best album. I think
Views
that album
was fucking. That was one of them albums I can listen to every day, all day.
I think Views was.
I was getting so hot of that album, nigga. Like,
Yeah, Views was just. I think Views was I think he was. I think that album is very underappreciated.
Yeah, it definitely, like, it got love. But
Take
like
Care being number one.
But like on a grand scale of being one of his best albums, a lot of people didn't put it up there like that.
I did, bro.
I definitely did.
Views that year changed my life. The way he spoke.
Oh, let's be friends.
I had Views low.
I don't have anymore.
I had Views low at first, but then I went back and I was like, yeah, this might be his third best.
Views was definitely one of them albums for
You
me.
go back and play that.
To me, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. To me, Views is like his second best album to me.
Right.
Take Care is always gonna be number one for me, but
You got Views better than Nothing Was the Same?
yeah, I do actually.
No.
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know about that, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
That
Can't do
nothing was the same.
Nothing
Got
was
some
the
shit
same.
on it.
Was that
Nothing was
shit on
no.
That
Don't get
shit
me
got
wrong.
that shit got Wu-Tang Forever and
Nothing was saying was that shit too.
Come Through.
But
Bad
views for me personally,
Telling you.
like speaking more on a personal like level.
What's
That
that?
year.
What's the name of that song that he made with Janae Aiko on that? Nothing Was the Same. Was that With Time or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That wasn't even like
yeah.
one of my top songs off that album.
I love that fucking
Tuscan
song.
Leather. Tuscan Leather was like Tuscan Leather was like
And Tuscan
my
Leather
shit.
is probably his best intro.
Yeah,
What?
Tuscan Leather.
he snapped on that intro.
Tuscan Leather was crazy.
Yeah, I can't put Views over that. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I like Views a lot, but nah, I can't do that, bro. Just off Tuscan Leather.
No, I gotta be personal with it. Like,
I don't know, but let's get on Lil Baby, man. Speaking of Drake, is Lil Baby the next Drake?
No.
I won't say he's the next Drake, but he's definitely.
I gave him
he's
time.
definitely coming of his own.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
I gave him $5.
Nobody can beat
Status.
Drake.
I think Lil Baby is approaching that Drake category. Just everything he gets on, he just fucking kills.
But album wise,
That's why I gave him $5 right now.
yeah,
I
but
can't even give him
album wise, I can't give him that.
His albums have been great.
They are, but them shit, they're not gonna stand the test of time like that.
I don't know.
You gonna pick songs off the shits.
That last album.
You're gonna pick songs off the shit, but you're not gonna pick the whole project.
That last album was hard,
Drake.
bro.
Drake though.
I can't say that. I can't say Drake status.
Drake status.
He's coming of his own, but I can't say he'll be the next Drake.
But when I say Drake, I mean like, is he gonna be the next one? Like, is he gonna take over rap? When Drake is done, who's next up to take that spot? I think it's Lil Baby.
To take over
I think he's going to be the next one that's gonna be on that everybody calls for.
I think it's more of his features wise.
That's what I'm saying. Like if Drake,
features wise, but not really as like when I say like Drake can stand alone on his albums type shit. Like when his albums drop, like when the nigga dropped the Surprise album, that shit went crazy.
Yeah.
And nobody knew that shit was coming out. I'm not saying Lil Baby can't do numbers either, but his album's not gonna stand like that after a while.
I don't know. He impressed me with that last. What was that shit called? My Turn.
That was his last album?
That was his last one with We Paid and
oh yeah.
He really impressed me with that one.
Yeah, that was like that's really what turned the world to
and you know that ain't my vibe. That's not the type of music I be blasting. But he definitely surprised me with that project. I was very surprised how much I fuck with it. And I don't know, man. Like if Drake was to just come out today and say I retire, I'm done rapping, I think Lil Baby is the person that people would look at to take that slide. If Drake were to just step away forever, I think he would be next to be the one that people call.
I don't know.
Cause like I think he would be the one that people call for these features. Like just like how everybody called Drake back in the day for a feature. Like if you needed Drake for a hook, if you needed Drake for a verse, like he was the one you called. When you wanted a hit, like when you wanted a song to be a hit, you called Drake. Just like Wayne, when you needed a hit, you called Wayne. And Ty Dolla $ign is like that too. T-Pain was in that slot for a little bit. If you needed a hit, you call Pain. I feel like Lil Baby is next up for that type of role. If you need a hit, you call him.
He definitely could be, but every song he jump on ain't gonna be no hit. Or it's not gonna hit like that. Depending on who's the main person on the song. And depending on how the song sounds. Like, he may have a killer verse.
Yeah.
But I think that's more of like what it's gonna be for him though. Not saying he's not gonna be a superstar, he definitely is one. But I just don't feel like over the test of time, like for him to really command rap.
Yeah.
Like, you really gonna have to do a lot. Like, you like standing on your own, like your albums are gonna have to be consistent.
Yeah.
Like, you can have killer verses and all that shit with other people's songs, but it's like when you drop your projects and shit, like, oh, your shit really gonna be like something that's gonna go crazy, like memes wise. Like, niggas will start really like, I mean, I know niggas do quote his verses and shit like that.
Yeah.
But is it really gonna be some shit like niggas can really listen to your shit all day, every day type shit? Or just after a certain point, they be like, I wanna hear something else. Drake kinda had something for everything.
Yeah.
Like, emotional wise, what you may like be wanting to feel.
I feel like Baby
like
has shit for everybody too. I think he has the street records for niggas in the streets that like that shit. I feel like he has the girl records with, you know, Emotionally Scarred and all these records for the females. And I think he has the pop records for the radio. I think he has all three that you need.
We'll see. That's all I can say. We'll see.
We'll see.
I'm not like dissing on it that it can't happen for him. I just, you know, I'd rather see it. Yeah. He's a great artist.
Because I feel like we're getting into that point where we're going to see a lot of the people that we love start to leave. I think Drake is leaving soon. I don't think Drake is going to be doing this forever. I don't think he's going to be doing this much longer. I can see Drake.
I feel like he's going to kind of take the Snoop Dogg type of route. Like, he ain't got to make music. He'll just drop something.
Yeah. Just
because he feel like it type shit.
Yeah. I definitely see Drake retiring soon. I see Cole retiring. I think Kendrick.
Shit, he already be chilling any fucking way.
Yeah. But I feel like they're just going to just stop completely. I feel like Cole is going to just be done and focus on Dreamville. And I feel like Kendrick is going to be done and just
do his own fucking thing.
Yeah, be a dad, you know, because he just had a kid. And he, you know, his wife, his family, I think he's just going to be family man. You know, so I feel like we're going to start to see some of these people that we grew up on start to retire and leave. Like Wayne, I feel like he's almost at that point. Like, so we have to start looking at who in the new generation is going to step up and be the elder statesman for rap now, because if you really look at it, the Migos are kind of OGs now. You know?
They definitely are.
And we grew up watching the Migos. Like, for us, the Migos were the new niggas. You know what I'm saying? The Migos were the new niggas when we were coming up. But now, the Migos is kind of, you know, they about to be 30 and shit. You know, Quavo, well, he was in a relationship. But Offset's married. Takeoff, you know what I'm saying? We're going to start seeing them get to that point where they're going to be done. So, you know, we just got to see which one of these new niggas is going to be the ones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got to be careful who we put on that pedestal, goddamn.
We gonna have to pick somebody soon, because these niggas we grew up on, they going to be gone soon.
Gone. Niggas like Future gonna be gone after a while.
I don't want.
No, we got Gunna.
I don't want like a lot of the OGs that are disappearing to like stop doing music, but they're starting to do it.
Yeah.
You know? And it's only right because
niggas are rich now.
Yeah, people are rich now. Like, what do you need to work for?
Yeah. Like, I feel Drake will probably drop this album and probably one more album, and I think he'll be done. Like, I don't see Drake really giving a fuck about this shit pretty soon.
don't care. He done it all.
Yeah, like it's like, what else do you have to do?
Because he's the type of, he already know what footprint he has on the game.
Yeah, like
he's forever immortalized.
Like Future is about to be 40. He's not gonna do this shit for much longer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we grew up on Future. Like Future is about to quit the rap game. Like every nigga we grew up on is about to leave, and we're gonna be left with the new niggas.
Except Gucci.
So we have to. Gucci probably about to be done too, and just focus on running the label.
Gucci gonna be more like how Boosie is.
Gucci retired, he'll be straight.
I can see Gucci wanting to be family man with his wife, his family, and he just wants to focus on.
I can see that too, but I see him getting bored with that too.
Get bored and then he get back in the shit.
No, I feel like he gonna be like kind of like how Boosie is, just gonna forever drop music.
Flies, drop music or drop a concert. You know what I do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These are people.
I'm gonna say, you see how them niggas drop projects back in the day and shit.
Yeah. Flies
and them niggas been. I'm gonna say most of them niggas been locked up.
Like, I got in the game, did what I'm supposed to do, got out.
Yeah.
Still making music, still going to concerts, still getting love.
Cause them niggas can perform their classic hits
back in the day.
Forever. And
back
get
in the day,
paid
I
off
couldn't do this starting off. But
yeah, they can tour and shit.
Yeah.
But they and perform their classic joints. Yeah, that's true. Speaking of Kendrick, do we think that a new Kendrick album is coming out in May?
Yes.
TDE posted a loading bar, and it said that somebody's dropping the album May 7th. It didn't say who. Everybody thinks it's Kendrick or SZA. Some people think it's Isaiah Rashad.
It could be cute.
I don't
Isaiah Rashad. We're gonna hope for Isaiah.
Honestly, I think a bunch of them about to drop something.
Just Isaiah.
Cause who the last person that dropped something on TDE? Was it J-Rock?
Man, Isaiah been robbed for so many years.
I don't feel like Isaiah cares.
He does.
I was about to ask you.
I don't feel like
still
he
signed
does.
to them?
He does.
He doesn't say anything.
He did. I mean, he made a statement this year with dropping new music. But from what I've been following up on him on Twitter and stuff like that, you know, he's still in the making of it. But that's still that same mindset he did last year and the year before.
I've never really been a big fan. Well, I've never really listened to Isaiah Rashad like that. But the impression I get from people is I feel like he's supposed to be bigger than what he is.
Can he rap?
I'm a huge fan. Yeah.
Can he still rap?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hell yeah, bro.
See.
What was that Isaiah Rashad song I heard? It was what was it called? Like fucking baloney.
So in a sense, he's kind of like Vince.
Oh no, it was like lunch. It was like lunch money.
Lunch money.
Why you laughing? I don't get why you laughing.
Why did I say baloney?
Hey. Hey, it fits somewhere with lunch money, so fuck it.
That's my favorite song.
And they said I couldn't rap no more. I still got it.
And that's free lunch. Free lunch was my favorite.
Oh,
song.
that's why I said baloney, because it's free lunch. Damn, I got this song wrong twice. I said lunch money. Hey, but when I said lunch money, Fox agreed with me. He was like, yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I can't tell you.
Right on, but I'm like, it's free lunch. But I was trying to see why he was laughing. Like, why is he calling it baloney?
Baloney.
I mean, niggas eat baloney for lunch.
Man, baloney is fucking nasty.
It is, bro.
Let's normalize that.
What were we on as kids eating that shit?
I stopped eating that shit as a kid. I've been figured out.
Was really, really good. The album he dropped prior to that came out was really good as well. I just think that he got robbed, and a lot of people on Twitter did say that, you know, and we all know who robbed him in TDE. Duck.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Really don't want this to be an Isaiah Rashad album.
I get that. Yeah, no,
I mean, listen, I feel for Isaiah. If you got robbed, I want you to get off the label, be independent, and do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
They holding you like that.
But if they holding you like that, just leave the label and be independent and get your money. But I really hope that it's either a Kendrick or a SZA album. I'm not even going front. Really hope it's a Kendrick album. I would really like to hear some bars. I'm kind of itching. I'm kind of itching for some bars.
I say the anniversary for Damn just was like what, a week ago?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Wouldn't it be amazing if Drake, Cole, and Kendrick dropped at the same time?
Wasn't Doug getting ridiculed anyway on Twitter for SZA and a lot of them boys? What's the other person in TDE?
You got Schoolboy Q.
Yeah.
Absol.
Absol, because Absol.
He still signing them too?
Yeah.
Then after that, SZA. Then it could be Schoolboy Q.
I want Drake, Cole, and Kendrick to drop all on the same day. That would be a great retirement send-off.
You can dream.
They came in the game together, go out together. And Sean came in the game with them niggas.
Oh, Sean ain't quitting.
I'm
about to say Sean ain't quitting.
Sean ain't quitting though. But I mean, yeah, man, that would be dope to see all three of them drop at the same time. That would be dope. That would be amazing.
Fucking dope.
That would be amazing. That would be a really big moment in music. Really big moment.
But what if it is crazy though? That like after they do drop their album, they be like, "This is my last album," and all of them say it.
That would be amazing.
That shit would be crazy.
I would probably.
That shit will break the fucking internet. That shit'll go stupid.
I'd probably cry.
Damn. We not getting great music no more.
I really might shed a tear.
We're losing our forefathers.
Yeah, like
I
might really shed a tear if they all just say we're retiring together. Like, cause that would be, you know, cause I grew up on that on all three of them. So it's like, damn, like that's really a chapter of my life closing.
That's where the classic albums come in.
Yeah, that's a chapter of my life closing. If all three of them retire at the same time,
that's when they music, because how music sales go now.
Yeah,
shit. Before they deaf, their music sales gonna be through the roof.
Oh yeah, Cole has a classic.
What?
That Forest Hills Drive.
Facts.
That's a classic.
Definitely.
Kendrick has 2.
Damn.
I don't consider Damn a classic yet.
Yet?
Not yet. It's too early.
Too early.
But Good Kid, Mad City is a classic.
For sure.
Section 80 is a classic. And that's probably it. But To Pimp a Butterfly might be a Cole Kendrick classic. It might be a cult classic.
That's definitely a hardcore cult classic, because I hate that album.
Yeah, I don't like it at all. But Kendrick fans, Kendrick fans
is like King Kunta.
Kendrick fans swear by that album. They think it's like the greatest thing ever. I hated that album. I only like maybe 2 songs on it.
Listen here, I was doing PTI and shit when I got in trouble, you know, some years back. And I was at like a pet adoption center, you know, I'm in there cleaning. So I can have my earphones in, so I'm listening to an album. That shit dropped, the only thing I'm listening to. Could not do it. That album was not it, like
at all.
Like I guess after a while I see what the kind of the message was behind it. It was on some like Black Militia, Black Panther type shit. So it wasn't really like an album for like.
I love the message of the album.
Yeah,
the message was great.
I get it.
I hated the songs though. The message was amazing though. I love the message behind it, what it meant, what it stood for. All of that was great. As an album though, I only listened to it once, never went back to it.
Yeah, same here. And as a fan, you're giving it a actual chance too, because you're going through listening to the songs. So it's just like when you really, because you're a fan, you're thoroughly listening to it to see if this really hitting like that. And when it's not hitting like that, like you all types of disappointed.
Always do. Always be.
Right.
Yeah, that's definitely a hardcore.
I get enthusiasm about an album and then it doesn't be what it.
Cause I think some music fans, you have people that's really like into the message, more than just like the album on a general scale.
Yeah, some people are more message based with albums than song based. You know, you got some people like that. Everybody approaches the album differently when they listen to it. Everybody listens for certain things. But yeah, Cole put on his IG story that he's riding around listening to his new album. So that's definitely,
Of course.
so that's actually telling me that he's got an album he's about to drop. Maybe it'll drop
Cole probably
on Friday.
been had that shit finished.
Maybe it'll drop on Friday.
Out of my damn mind.
I mean, but it's not too far fetched. I mean, Cole's last album he dropped in April, so he's kind of been doing the spring summer thing.
Yeah, just ready for it when it drop. You know, we ready. We always ready for a Cole album.
Yeah, can't wait to see it. I hear it. I don't have anything more to say about it. I mean, shit, Cole.
Jermaine Cole.
Cole's that
Cole.
nigga. Drop something.
Jermaine.
What's the craziest thing you ever did for love?
Craziest thing I ever did for love.
Yeah.
I'm on the way there. What?
Cause I ain't really never been in love, like, well, at least I ain't think I was.
Nigga said, owner said it was $20. You in there?
I done cried on the phone type shit, like on some Usher Let It Burn music video type shit.
What? What, man?
Like,
Let me work that out.
like when you know you done like fucked up with somebody and you really want that person back, it's like you'll do a whole bunch of sucker shit.
Hey, they talking about $50 at the door.
It's 50 at the door? Oh shit, I ain't going. Fuck all that, nigga. You got me fucked up. I don't want to see Arsenal that bad, nigga. Fuck all that. 50 at the door. Shit. Keep my shit.
They trying to pay them boys. Got up the price.
Yo, the craziest thing I ever did for love was I hit Shorty's dad in the mouth.
What? See, that's why I'm like, when you put that in the list, I'm like, I ain't never really did that too crazy because I be trying to do some crazy shit.
Nah, because I was talking to the girl. Because I was talking to the girl and I didn't even know I loved her.
Huh?
Until she brought it up, and I was like, I think I do, and like she was like, do you love me? And I was like, I think so, cause I never thought about it, but yeah, maybe. And like, she's like, well, if you really love me, you'll do something crazy for me. And I was like, what you want me to do? Like, I want you to hit a nigga, knock him out. And I was like,
hit a nigga.
You want me to hit a nigga? I was like, okay, what nigga? It's like, I want you to hit my pops and knock his ass out.
What?
I was like, yo, you crazy. But then she took my hand and put it on her titties, and I was like, okay, I'll do it.
How old were you?
Shit, like, I think like 17.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like some young nigga shit.
Yeah. I went to the house, knocked on the door. Her dad answered the door. And like, I asked to see if she could come out, but he said, she's not here. I was like, oh, all right. And I turned like I was going to walk away, like I turned away.
Oh, you did the classic walk away?
Yeah, I turned away to walk away, and then I just turned around real quick.
Yeah.
And swung, but the nigga was tall, so I missed. And I hit him in the arm. He picked me up and threw me right off his porch. Like I look like Uncle Phil and Jazz and Jeff.
That man could have kicked your ass.
Threw me right off the porch, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you, nigga?
Why you ain't gauge the situation before you tried to hit him?
Bruh, cause it was.
You probably should have hit him when you was facing him. He tried to. Nigga, what the fuck you thought was gonna happen? Hey, you missed. You should have tried to run.
Bro, listen, the nigga had, look, the girl had like them gumdrop nipples.
And you was gonna risk it all.
I was gonna risk it all for the gumdrop nipples, bro. I had to. I was like, yo, this nigga is going to sleep. Cause I want these titties. And I missed, bro. Like, yo, if I would have hit him in the face with how hard I swung, he would have fell, nigga. I put my heart and soul and all my might into that swing. Just to hit him in the Like, bro, I feel like I summoned.
Did you forget how tall he was for a second? Like,
it was real.
You closed your eyes, didn't you?
I was scared.
You closed your eyes,
yeah. I was scared.
I was like, yo, this nigga had to close his eyes.
I was fucking nervous, nigga. I was nervous.
Like, how long did you go over in your head before you actually went up to the house?
I was driving there. I was not driving there. When I walked there, like, I had been playing the situation in my head the whole walk. And it didn't happen like that. How it happened in my head was that I was gonna hit him, he was gonna fall, I was gonna call her, tell her I did it, and I was gonna suck some titties that night.
All this just to suck titties? not fuck.
So I called the girl and I said, yo, I missed. He ended up throwing me off the porch, but I mean, shit, the attempt at least, you know, I can still suck some titties for the attempt, right? And she said, nah, and hung up.
So she played the shit out you.
She did, right?
Yeah, that's classic.
That was my first heartbreak.
How long were y'all dating? Huh? Speak up, what'd you say?
We never dated. We were never together. I never fucked. I never did anything. The titty suck was gonna be my first time doing anything with her.
My friend.
Yeah.
That's the saddest shit I've ever heard.
Hey man, listen.
All this just to suck some titties from a girl you wasn't even talking to like that? Hey
man, that should tell you how dedicated I am.
Nigga, that wasn't dedication. That was stupidity.
To titties.
That was stupid. You was literally gonna get your ass whooped to maybe suck a tit.
She broke up with me and we weren't even together. That's dedication.
Nigga, she hung up on you because you missed.
You know. Yeah. You know.
She probably just said that shit just to see if your dumb ass was gonna actually go do it.
What's this? Speaking of breaking up, what's the craziest reason you ever broke up with somebody?
Bad hygiene and take care of yourself.
Oh, that's whack.
I must say, that ain't really crazy.
That ain't crazy. I do the same shit. You stink, bitch.
If you stink, bitch.
Then get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out.
Can't be fucking, I'm all lathered up in fucking baby oil and shit, smelling like a new man.
Right.
Yeah, you over here smelling like a fish market.
That shit is
in the
It's not
rain.
gonna work.
In the rain.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
That shit is atrocious, bro.
You over here smelling like Clifton's down the street.
That shit.
That shit ain't gonna work, bitch. Damn.
Yeah,
I ain't really had too many girls, but I can tell like the Chris thing.
You
Like,
smelling
stop
like
fucking with it.
You smelling like K Michelle. Get the fuck out.
How can
Nah.
you smell?
Well, according to Mato, she smells bad.
No.
Yeah.
Damn.
Go watch that interview with Angela Yee, y'all.
I'm watching that shit. I'm watching that who.
So what's the craziest reason you ever broke up with somebody?
The craziest thing. I ain't like the word vagina looked. I had to say it like that. I just didn't like how it looked. Like it looked like a toad. Like a nasty. Like it looked like a nasty looking toad.
Damn, son.
Like the lips just didn't look good to me. None of this shit. Nah.
You know I clipped that, right?
I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
I quit that shit.
No, I couldn't.
Dummy.
No wiggle, no giggle, none of that.
The craziest reason why I ever broke up with somebody is I was sleeping with her one night. We were sleeping in the bed, and like she was asleep, I was still up, and you know like how girls always try to put their feet on you when they sleep.
Yeah.
So like she tried to put her feet on me while she was asleep, and I was cool with that. I didn't care too much about it, but I guess she didn't cut her toenails, so one of her toenails like scratched the fuck out of my leg, and that shit hurt. So I woke her right up and told her to get out.
Like you just woke her up and was like, yo, you gotta go?
Yeah, like you gotta go. I was like, hey, yo.
I don't know why, but I'll be having a heart to kick a girl out like so coldly sometimes.
Nah, I was like, hey, yo, hey, you gotta leave. You just why?
Yeah, you just cut my fucking leg open. We ain't playing goddamn Operation.
Like, you just scratched my leg with your toenail. You
Fucking
got a deadly weapon on your foot.
fucking Edna scissor feet.
Damn. Kick your foot in the air, you could scratch my jugular.
You got the fucking you got the fucking hand claws from Nightmare on Elm Street, bitch.
Yeah, nah, yeah.
We got Wolverine's fucking claws up in here.
She left though.
Oh, for sure.
She definitely left.
You ain't staying.
I had to kick her out, bro. That shit hurt.
Get the fuck out. Ooh.
Hell no, man. Oh, we gotta touch on this Joe Budden shit. So, have you been keeping up with it?
I haven't.
So,
I've been detached lately.
Rory and Mal have returned to the Joe Budden podcast.
Oh yeah, I did hear that.
So, round of applause for Rory and Mal making it back. Round of applause, man. I'm glad that Rory and Mal made it back to the podcast. So I watched that episode, and they got into why they left in the first place. Mal said it was because of respect. It wasn't because of money. And Joe said that he doesn't owe his friends respect. So
He said that on the podcast to them? Damn.
which is a little wild, right?
What did he follow up with it?
Because here's my thing, right?
I don't owe my friends respect. Damn.
Mal thinks that it was wrong for Joe to continue recording the podcast without him and Rory. And my whole thing is, this is Joe's business. So if friendship, he can't let friendship get in the way of business.
True.
So you got to keep the show going. I understand.
Damn, so you'll keep recording without us?
I would have to.
What about us?
I would have to.
I was playing.
But that was back when me and you had our disagreement with the video shit back a couple episodes ago, and you didn't come in.
I ain't taking the disrespect. I was like, man, yeah, you gotta do that.
But I tried to get you back, but you didn't come. I understood why you didn't come. Had we have not gotten through it and gotten over it, you know, I would have expected you not to come back until we were able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because it would have just brought the vibe of the show down. So I understand why Mal's point of he should have stopped, and I understand Joe's point of I had to keep this shit going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I'm making bread. Stop this, man. It's my gravy train.
Mal, you could tell Mal's still not over it. He's still got tension with Joe. Rightfully so, because Mal revealed that they had a blow up in the backyard about the whole situation, and Joe told Mal that the show was none of his business.
Damn.
So
that is some foul shit.
If me and Fox were to get into a blow up outside,
And this is my business partner.
and I tell Fox this show is none of your business, I'm pretty sure Fox would definitely feel some type of fucking way.
That nigga pack his fucking camera and leave. going back to audio only.
But not even Fox. Just if I said that to any of y'all, I'm pretty sure all of y'all would definitely be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like type shit. You know
for real, like nigga, what? You gonna do this to me?
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I really hope they get it together though. I really hope they're
Get the bitches.
Yeah, I hope they solve this. I feel like we gotta be patient though. Like it's gonna take some time, obviously.
But Joe is just one of those, people. He do let his emotions get ahead of him.
Yeah.
Like even though he say he can speak clearly and he mean everything he say, that nigga be vicious. Like nigga, you ain't gotta say certain shit.
He lets his emotions really do.
Yeah, like you ain't gotta be vicious, bro.
He
like,
is.
You ain't gotta strike like that.
I am talking to a.
He's a classic
I'm talking
Virgo.
about a Virgo, man. That is me.
He's a classic Virgo.
Y'all go with that shit.
That is me.
Virgos never think they wrong.
Oh my god.
They don't.
Hey, don't talk to me about astrology. I don't follow that shit.
All Virgos never think they wrong, even though they be wrong. It happens. You know what I'm saying?
Wrong as hell.